see. Okay, guys, we're live. Valen, can you see? Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're just doing this kind of unscheduled, unannounced, impromptu Q&A because today is Rue's last day of the internship. It sounds like a torture concentration camp, but he's been here a month. Juden goes one more week on next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
And Valen is here from Madrid. She's part of the Erasmus program, and she's here for 2 months. God help her. So we're going to start with Rue. What has been your impression of the internship?
There's two main things that I'm taking away from this. Two really big things. The first one is I've learned a lot of really good karate, but I've also learned a lot of good methods for practicing good karate. You know, I've been completely immersed in the training, and it's only been 1 month, but I feel like I've made improvements, and I also have a lot of stuff that I can remember to help me keep improving. And the second thing has been learning how to teach kids, because the formula that these guys use really works. And if I was to go and start what I want to start doing without having done this internship, my approach would have been drastically different. So it's definitely a really good thing that I did this.
So tell us about what are you planning to do? What's your plans now?
I'm going to set up some classes in Cork. I'm going to start with 2 to 4 classes a week over the summer. Hopefully September will give me the opportunity to expand, because there'll be lots of kids looking for new activities, and I just want to build up a nice club, set up HDKI Cork down in the
we have to do that. HDKI.
And
There's lag on the internet.
I want to help expand. I want to help you guys, and I want to help myself.
Cool. Juden,
Oh, so
how have you been this last month? Hang on, before Juden speaks, we should explain we've just finished training. we haven't just kind of all got out of the shower or something, so we're all sweaty, but we've just finished training. That's why I liked it. So,
yeah.
Have you enjoyed?
I enjoyed very much. I think, but I truly said it's a little tough training, but I enjoyed very much and I learned very much.
Just a little tough?
Not tough. So it's really tough, but it's very. I think I have many changed, and I got many different things. And I went with Sensei Ross and Sensei AJ with the classes and assist them to the kids classes. So I have to learn how to do the kids classes and got very good knowledges and how to handle the kids. And I have to say that those things. We got the Irish Ireland Sports Ministry. They prepare some discussion camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they also said many things, and I have good opportunity with the HDKI family. I got opportunity to I had here when our first year anniversary, so I enjoyed well. And the last week grading session and the training sessions is I enjoyed very much, and it's a little. The climate is a little difficult to me, but I enjoyed. And I have to say that especially that morning 3 days training, it's very fantastic. It's when the first 2 weeks really I hurt. Not my mental, it's my physically I hurt.
Yeah.
But thereafter I enjoyed the training. But I truly said, but 1 month is not enough to me. But I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, and there's Ishika. I think it's the best karate place in the world.
I agree with what you said. 1 month, 1 month is not enough. But I also want my life back.
And I have to say, Ru, he's very supportive of me because he was with me in the dojo. He was a very supportive person. I already told to Ross Sensei and the AJ Sensei, he's very supportive to me. I will miss him.
Yeah, I think we don't. That's why it's an internship. Yeah, I mean, like a month is not long enough to kind of radically change your karate. It's not long enough to kind of, advance you. But we hope that it will give you the tools to be able to go back to Sri Lanka or to even further Cork, and be able to give you the equipment to train yourself and take the ideas and. It's no secret, hard training and a little bit of technical knowledge.
Yeah, that's true, because I got about that. You don't hide anything in front of us. everything you taught us it is good in the 1 month.
Yeah.
I tried to catch because little feel I felt difficult to understand some things. That's true, but I can implement in Sri Lanka as soon as possible because I will practice and I'll try to implement in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, and even we saw Anto Sensei didn't we? On a recent video.
Yeah, the
Anto
recent
Sensei
videos,
changing things.
He also changed something.
Yeah.
He also changed to me because, but within 1 month, he back to Sri Lanka. I came here, so 1 month is not enough to myself also.
Yeah.
Only I got 1 month, so I can learn under him in Sri Lanka also. So I can.
Yeah, someone's calling me. Unidentified. Let me just tell them to go away. So, Malan, you have been here
1 week and
one week and a half.
Yeah.
Do we get thumbs up? She's there to her thumb. So, how have you found Dublin first week and a half?
Kind of. Well, I really enjoyed this 1 week and a half. I really want to improve and to be here for 2 months. Like, I'm feeling like I want to be here, not like, oh my gosh, I have to be this. No, I want to be here and be with you guys and all the senseis and you too. And yeah, for me, this 1 week and a half is like really good one, and hope and I know that it's going to be really good. Yeah.
So, Valan came from Shtoryu, yeah?
Yeah.
So, through the Erasmus. Erasmus, for people who don't know, is a European exchange program, and they also do colleges, universities, and also obviously internships. So, she came through the Erasmus program. Cool. So, what would you change? Anything? Because obviously we're always trying to
Change something about the internship. Huh.
We're too nice. They're too happy, in my opinion. They need to be miserable.
I don't know. Gosh, I wouldn't change anything. It's been fantastic. I've had a wonderful time.
It's a bit sycophantic. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. We'll give him a chance. Would you change anything?
In the internship?
Yeah.
No changes. But
He's still got a week. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
He's like, oh, perfect. Sensei. I'm still here for a week. But Rue, you escaped today, so.
Today's my last day. Okay, well, maybe more kumite. Yeah.
Get on the dojo.
But a little more katas also.
And more
And
kimono.
more keyboard. Yeah, we haven't done much kata in the last month, have we, really? No. And kumite. Okay.
Coming to class every week, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And we should so the internship is like you've basically been doing probably about 10 hours training a week, yeah?
Yeah.
And 10 hours assisting. Is that about right?
More.
Sometimes more, no?
Yeah.
More? Yeah. So it's quite full on.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Ross and AJ are 2 full-time instructors. Well, we have Eggs on as well, but he Skypes a lot, yeah. So, what do you think of the internship?
I think they've all done very well. I think, each person that comes, there's always there are different personalities and stuff like that, and it's fun to be around different personalities. It's always fun to see the sort of look on their face when they come to training and they find out there's no secrets. It's just about training hard and being thoughtful about what you're doing when you're doing it, sort of thing. And the sort of masquerade of, it's not here anymore, it's here, sort of thing. That all goes away, and it's just, it's really just about hard work and thinking about it a little bit. But these guys have been great. They've been so helpful in classes. I had Easter camps and stuff, so we had kids running about everywhere. Come on. We had
This is my mom.
Okay.
So we had kids running about everywhere the past couple of days here, and it can be really tough sometimes, but with these guys it was super easy, yeah? So no, they've been a great help.
Cool.
Very good.
Yeah, it's exactly what Ross said. And Ross said 1 month is just a little teaser. I guess it would be great if they could stay here for 6 months, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be a lot of time to improve. Yeah, we have dungeon here, yeah, basement. We can keep them there. Yeah, it's great to have you guys here. Yeah.
Also.
Do you have any questions for Hombu Dojo instructors?
Huh.
Like Ross and AJ?
Like Ross. Yeah.
Any questions?
I have a question for you guys.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
What was the hardest part about teaching kids, do you think? You can take away, what's like the most important thing you think to take away?
Staying 1 or 2 steps ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah, like knowing what you're going to do next, because if you pause or you freeze, they can take advantage of that. You know, if you come to a moment where you don't know what you're going to do next, and you have to stop and think, it's 2 seconds of hesitation. To you is just 2 seconds of hesitation, but to them it's, I don't want to say a sign of weakness.
It's a world of opportunity for them.
Yeah, exactly. So keeping a class in order means you have to stay ahead, and the best way to do that is to stay relaxed. So if you're panicky and you're like, I'm the sensei, everybody get on my ha! You know, it's too much, and you'll forget what you're doing, and you'll slip up. So staying calm, and staying a few steps ahead.
But very difficult to handle the kids with calm, right?
Yeah,
Very difficult.
sometimes. Yeah,
To learn,
sometimes kids are difficult.
Their
Yeah.
temperature. So difficult.
I think it's about kind of not giving them an opportunity to be distracted, or to kind of giving them the opportunity to be a nuisance or cause a problem. So that fast paced, always changing, a little bit here, a little bit there, quick change, and also then giving them a little bit of downtime when you because we're teaching teams, don't we? So having one team do something whilst the other team can just, for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, just relax and then reset themselves. So
Yeah.
So we can do with start with the traditional and put some time meditation. So with with the traditional meditation, it helps to their mentality.
Well, yeah, it depends. I mean, we had this conversation with Rick Sensei the weekend. Yeah.
Depends on the class. Yeah. I mean, I think definitely once the kids are used to the format of the dojo, and you have control over them, you have their
But
respect.
who come to the dojo, they very respect them because they bow and they get then after they attend the dojo.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in the other school classes, those things they don't do much of karate because they sometimes their parents pressure or the school pressure, they come to karate things,
Yeah.
But also, like, you have no idea what sort of day they've had when they come to the dojo. They could have had a really bad day at school, or a really hyper day at school, or they could have had a load of sugar before they came.
True.
And out of a class of 20 kids, maybe 1 or 2 of them have had a day like that. So then if you just say, okay, we're going to kind of do 5 minutes of meditation, there's always going to be 1 or 2 kids that are going to come up and start messing about, which will destroy it for everything. So yeah, it's very difficult to work within today's society with kids and be very mindful of them. Sometimes it's just good to run them ragged and make them exhausted and teach them a bit of karate and give them a bit of physical kind of ability, coordination, physical intelligence, and that's as much as we can do nowadays. It's for some kids. And then the good ones will come to the top and keep on going and they will be all those things we want them to be, but we can't expect them, all of them, from the beginning to be like that. Yeah.
I have a question for the Hombu Dojo instructors.
AJ Sensei.
AJ Sensei. Is there any correlation, or is there any relationship between your improvement and the improvement in your students?
Yeah, I learned actually. I was given an opportunity 2016 September to teach. I'm very grateful because it was truly a life-changing moment. To be around you guys all, I mean, to learn karate, I always wanted to be good in karate, and I hope I will be one day. And to teach, I mean, those things goes together. And teaching and learning, it's quite 2 different things. And I'm still learning how to teach, and I think I learned quite a lot, and how to control the group of different age groups, and I think it's quite a bit of art,
I think it goes both ways. I think teaching karate improves your own karate drastically, because as soon as you have to start teaching something, you have to start analysing it in a completely different way. and it makes you like question like something that maybe you never thought about. How are you moving? How are you sort of performing certain techniques? What are you thinking about when you're doing these techniques? So I think for self-improvement, teaching is a big help. And also the harder you train, the more knowledge you gain, the more you can offer to a class, yeah? And I think, definitely the more you teach, the better you get at it. You know, you find out, like you sort of through trial and error a lot of the time, what works, what doesn't, you know? But yeah, like you said, we've got a really good formula here for kids. And I think my golden rule for teaching kids is stick to the formula. If you find one day, you know, if you have the control of the kids, you start maybe 2 weeks in a row to change the formula, all of a sudden you've lost it completely again, yeah? Like if you try and break that formula, you get comfortable, and as soon as you get comfortable, all of a sudden you think, what the hell just happened to my perfect class of angels, you know? So for kids, you know, have a formula, stick to it, you know, and kids love that sort of rules and repetition and that sort of thing. They love the structure, I think, in a big way. But in terms of teaching, I mean, you know, close to teenagers and adults, then you can start to really look at your own karate and try and give back to what you're doing with yourself, you know, towards them, I think, in a big way. But with kids, I think it's always, you know, black and white what you're teaching to a certain point. You know.
I think they can lull you into a false sense of security when you're teaching them.
Yeah.
That you like you've got control and okay, I can just do anything with these kids and yeah, but they're great educators. They'll tell you straight away, yeah, this is not working anymore. And we're going to make your life hell until you sort it out. Yeah. I mean, I don't teach kids that often nowadays. So like it's you know, I went through that experience like, you know, from 16 years ago up until about 8 years ago, and then I kind of stopped teaching quite a lot. But like for me, teaching, you know, at weekends, you know, around the country, around the international and stuff, I think I'm constantly, if I'm teaching the same thing over and over again, I just get bored. And so I'll go through phases that I'll teach one thing and then I'll get very bored of it, even though I'm teaching different people each weekend. I'm bored with it, and so if I'm not delivering it in a enthusiastic way, then they can't be enthusiastic either. So I'm constantly looking for different ideas, which then in turn has, I think, helped my karate develop. So, you know, I'm looking for kind of stealing as many ideas as possible for the next set of ideas that I'm going to teach. And so I'm not bored. And then as a consequence, I think it's really helped my karate develop. So in a very real way, because I'm teaching how I teach, it has helped my karate develop, I think. Any other questions? No? No? Nothing?
But I
Last
felt
chance?
the same. I felt the pain yesterday that received the kick from you.
Yeah.
It helps you to understand. It's kind of practical approach.
Please, if you
know,
want
it's
to
not
do
just
this,
theory,
come
it's
and we'll
practical approach.
It's just a slow, relaxed, washy getty.
Getting hit with a good technique hurts, but it also it's the best. You know, you experience it firsthand, and then you know you have a better idea of how to do it.
So what advice would anyone who wants to do the internship, what advice would you guys give?
Yeah, that's reality, you know, without karate, it's the reality thing, no? So I have to do everything to reality. That's right, exactly.
What advice for potential interns?
Potential interns.
Warm clothes.
Depending on the time of year.
Yeah, just like,
Even the summer.
well, you can't. There's no shortcuts. You have to train. You have to go to all the classes you're supposed to assist at, and you have to attend all the evening training sessions as well. So, do whatever you need to take care of yourself. I ate a lot of chocolate and biscuits and stuff.
Does it take care of yourself?
Huh? Yeah. Well, no. It's like you gotta pamper yourself a little bit. There's limited comfort here. There's plenty in terms of, you know, interpersonal, you know, people who are going to look out for you. These guys aren't mean. They do hit us a bit, but
never happened.
Yeah. So bring whatever comforts you're going to need to get you through, because it's tough. We all got injured. Well, Valen's injured already. Julian's got a few things with his feet. I had blisters all over the bottom of my right foot during the first week, but you get through it. So there's pain. So bring along something that's going to help you with that.
Yeah, no pain, no gain.
Okay, on that lovely note. Okay, thanks guys. Oh, so.